What's up, my friends? I am back with another video. I'm back on topic today. Last video was giving credit to Custom Dynamics for helping me with my motorcycle. Harley came today to pick up my motorcycle to do some other stuff that I just didn't have the energy to do, and that's to light it up, light up the engine, the undercarriage, you might say, under the bike, under the bags, had that nice little glow. And I'm doing a stage 1 upgrade. So anyway, enough said about that. Back to the things that we normally talk about on this channel: current events, spiritual warfare, and this fulfillment of end time prophecy. I don't know. I heard today something in regards to a super vaccine. They are now putting out in the media that we are combating a Delta variant of the COVID-19 vaccine. Oh, my friends, they just do not want to let this thing go. They are trying to milk it for everything that it's worth to continue to instill that fear. And you know what's strange? It's a lot of people that are still in fear and walking around here in Texas, especially in government buildings. I'm a government employee, and it's just so funny to me because I've never really been on board with the whole wearing the mask, because I just knew all of that asymptomatic, all that stuff just wasn't adding up to me. And lo and behold, information is now out that my suspicions came true, but I still have people at work. We are in a government building. They gave out a memo last week. We are still supposed to wear masks. I told my coworker, I said, if they couldn't get me to wear a mask when it first broke out, I'm definitely not wearing it now. I used to have other supervisors reporting to my supervisor to get me to wear, and I used to do the face shield. I never put that mask on my face. If anything, I felt like the face shield, which is a clear plastic, nothing can get through there. But as we have been told, through some of these experiments that they've done, that these masks cannot stop a tiny, tiny, tiny virus. But when you instill fear and you bully people, you use the statistical data to brainwash the people, propagandize the people, they'll believe it. But anyway, you guys, on another note, with this Q movement, my coworker is still hitting me with information that I cannot verify. So the latest this morning at work, he told me that, and I can't even remember the name of it, but something in regards to, debt forgiveness. That people were calling in, or that you can call into the Treasury Department and give them the number on your birth certificate, and they will tell you how much money that will be refunded to your account. I told him, I haven't heard about that, and how is that going to work, and how much debt are they going to know that you have? Are they going to use your social security number along with this, or are they going to pull your credit report? A lot of things he couldn't answer. And I said, well, when you call in and give them your birth certificate and your number, and you report back to me that you received so much amount of funds in your account, then I'll call that number. But until then, it's pretty much in one ear and out the other. And he was like, yeah, over in, I can't remember which country he said. It might have been Portugal or Paraguay, somewhere. They were already doing this. He was like, well, the government always use us, yes. Take advantage of us, yes. Been using our, birth certificates. And I told them, yes. I studied into that. Every time when you start looking into sovereign citizenship, those of us that have social security numbers, I say, hey, that's notification that the queen has another subject that was born. You are now enslaved in this system. But you have some people whose parents was on top of it who do not have a social security number. But the bad part about that is, well, I don't know if it's bad, but it is a lot harder to get things done. It makes you to where you have to be really kind of self-sufficient and know how to do a lot of things and get things done on your own. Because you can't file taxes. You can't enroll into a school. Everything is, based on that social security number. That's how they got the system set up. That's how they keep track of us. So, also, the rallies have started up. Trump is back on the campaign trail, campaigning for these people to take back the House and the Senate for 2022. And they put up a poll. It showed Trump's approval rating at like 69% and Biden's 29%. They're still saying that people are going to be indicted and going to jail. The swamp is deep. And when I have to actually see it take place, they're telling us to look out for false flags because all of this information from the audits is getting ready to come out, which we already knew what happened. I mean, we got 2 eyes. Some of us have 4. We can see real good. We saw the massive crowds that Trump drew in, 30, 40, 50, dang near 60,000 people at those rallies. When we look at the opposition, we see 8 circles. Nobody's there. It's like a ghost town. But yet, that man allegedly got, more votes than Obama. But I guess we shall see what shall unfold when all of this stuff begins to come out. They are telling us to look for communications to be taken down, the internet to be taken down. Maybe they might hit us with, power outages. I don't know, an EMP, who knows? But when people love power and are desperate to stay in power, like this HR 1 bill that they're trying to pass, they will do anything, because many of us have looked at how horrible some of these people that are in office have been year after year after year. But yet every election cycle, they continue to get put back in office. So I'm thinking this outcome should show not only the president's results, true results. They need to look at all of these people like Nancy Pelosi, Adam Schiff, those people that's so horrible, that always try to spin things, always try to push race, especially to the black community. Even right now, this new attorney general, he's trying to sue these states for doing these audits. And everything always have to be Jim Crow this, Jim Crow that. They're trying to hinder the black people. As we heard Biden say, basically black people aren't that smart. They don't know how to use the computer. They don't know how to get on the internet. And can you imagine if Trump said this? It's amazing what the letter in front of your name will allow you to be able to say, and nobody even blinks an eye. But if you have an R in front of your name, They're going to run that over and over and over and over. But like we all know, the racist Democrats, they love to project and put who and how they are on the other party. Yeah, there's some rhinos there, and behind the scenes, I'm pretty sure it's basically it's on both sides. You even have some old Democrats, that's not really, I think they get bullied into, going with that agenda because it's a collective mindset on the left. Just like Joe Manchin. Joe Manchin's always put up a fuss, but in the end, when it's time to vote, who does he side with? He sides with his party. That's that collective mindset at work. Now they know how to hold the line over there. On the other side, they always break ranks. Well, I'm not going to keep you guys too long. I just wanted to come on here, give a quick video. I'm still here. I just had other things going on around the house. It's different now that I'm in the house and I'm not in an apartment. It's hard to get people to come out here for some reason to do work. I wanted a carport built. I'm still waiting and waiting and waiting. The man came out and then he said, hey, I haven't forgot about you. I got some other jobs that I'm trying to tie up before I come and do that. I have to cut my grass. The few lawn people that I had, they just not reliable. They come a couple of days, so I had to break down by a lawnmower. Now I'm doing that now. So I'm trying to do my best to try to at least make a video once a week. I know to be successful on here, which is not my goal. My goal, first of all, and most importantly, is to get people to recognize and not get caught up into the things of this world, but to recognize that this world is eventually coming to an end and the signs are all around us, and to think about your spiritual well-being, because that's the most important thing that's going on that you should be thinking about, at least everybody, because we all have something in common. We all are going to die one day. But where you end up in the end, when it's all said and done, that's what truly matters. Having life, immortality, living with the Lord, and experiencing what living is truly about, or the other way, which, where there's weeping and gnashing of teeth, and that will be torment and the separation from God, and eventually the end of you. I hate to end it on that note, but that's just something that you need to think about and to consider in these last days. And that's how I'm going to end it, and I will see you on the next one.